This short video is going to introduce one of the potentially most complicated queries available within NVivo, the compound query. To start a compound query, go to Explore and choose Compound. A compound query allows us to join together two queries, so I can join together a text search query and a coding query. Alternatively, I could do two coding or two text search queries. The strength of this really does lie in doing a text search query and a coding query. In this example, I'm going to do a text search query and I'm going to look for home or house. And I'm going to bring in stemmed versions of these, so I'll also get homes and houses. And click OK. Next, I'm going to go to subquery 2 and switch this to the coding query and select criteria. I'm going to go to advance and use the options in here to bring in both the theme attitude positive and add to list, and also the theme of real estate development and add to list. What this will do is it will run the text search query for home or houses, but it will only run it within areas that meet content coded to both the theme positive and the theme real estate development. If I click OK and then run this query, you'll see my results. So this has joined together a text search query and a coding query to produce the results of a text search query within a coding query. While this may seem far more complicated than this video does justice for, I would recommend you watch the videos for both the coding query and the text search query, as they will fully explain the range of options available within the compound query. I'm just going to very briefly go back to the Explore ribbon and bring up my last run query. I'm leaving this criteria exactly the same, but just to point out, I can use the tick box here to add this compound query to my project, much like any other query in NVivo. You'll also notice I've got the option of choosing where I search for this particular query. As such, I could limit it to searching certain files or externals within my project. I left this as its default value of near content, but it's worth noting there are different ways of joining together your first and your second subquery. The relevancy of these will depend on which particular subqueries you are running. I recommend that you play around with the compound query once you have gained confidence in how to use the text search query option and the coding query options. Have fun in your own explorations.